So hi guys, it's been a long while. It's just that I haven't really had the time to film, but for now I was able to squeeze a little bit of time to film. So for this video, I want to share with you the makeup that I brought with me here in the States. Yeah, I'm traveling in the States for almost 3 months. And I brought this much makeup. So this is the bag. I just wanted to share with you the things that I brought and if I am actually using them. So I've already been here in the States for a month already, and some of this makeup, actually most of this makeup, I could have just left them in the Philippines, but we'll see. So I'm gonna show you guys what I brought with me and if I'm actually using them or not. So as for the bag, I have this one from Harry Potter again, from Universal Studios, I think. And if you guys watch my travel bag video before, like last month, this smaller one was the one that I brought with me for a 10-day trip. But this one I got the bigger bag. This actually came together because this one should fit in here. So what I did was I used this to bring in my brushes and this one my makeup. So let's begin with the makeup. For the base makeup, I brought two. Yeah, no, actually no, I brought three. This one, you guys know, this is the only liquid foundation that I have, so I brought this with me. But so far I haven't used it because one, it's winter and I haven't really gone out much, and if I go out I'm wearing a mask, so I just can't really be bothered to wear a full coverage foundation even though I'm only using this like just a targeted foundation. Still, I don't really want to come back home tired and still do a complete oil rinse. That's why I haven't really worn this one yet. And also because I have also ordered some base foundation, some tinted moisturizer that I have been using more over this one. Right now, my order from Colourpop arrived, and I have been I've been testing this out. So this is what I have just been wearing because this is more lightweight. I don't go out. I go out, but only to do some like day-to-day errands like groceries and all that. So I don't really want to wear a full face of makeup just for like a 1 hour errand. So no, I haven't really been wearing a full face of makeup, so I haven't touched this even for filming. I don't have enough time because I'm still working even though I am traveling. And then this one, I brought this with me, for like for a light coverage foundation. But again, since it's winter, my skin is drier. I have oily skin, so this powder foundations really work for me, but I have oily skin. But since it's winter, my skin has become dry, so much so that I'm using an oil at night just to help with like the dryness of my face. I mean, I still get oily, like you can see like the sunlight, I still have like oils, but at the same time I have like dry patches. So powder foundation doesn't really match well with my skin. With my skin type right now because it's oily, but at the same time it's winter, so it's windy, so it's like oily and dry at the same time. My skin is like oily but with dry patches, so it's powder foundation isn't really like a good combination right now. So that's why I've just really been using this Colourpop foundation that I bought during the Black Friday sale. So this one I'm not including this in like the makeup that I brought with me because I didn't bring it from the Philippines. I bought it. Next foundation that I brought, the last foundation that I brought with me is this Studio Fix Matte Powder Foundation, and this one is a new one. This one arrived a day before my flight to the US. So if you guys have seen my makeup collection, this wasn't in it because this just arrived. Because before I left, MAC had like a buy one get one sale. So I definitely took advantage of that and bought this. So I brought this with me and I'm still testing it out. It's a pressed powder foundation. And as I just mentioned that powder foundation isn't really good for me. So this one I've just been really using more of like a light setting powder. So I still don't know how this performs, but yeah. For those rare times that I need to like powder my face, I've been using this one just very, very lightly so that it won't emphasize my dry patches. The next one is this spot concealer. I am also, unfortunately, it did not survive the flight. So the lock mechanism is broken. So I'm using a hair tie to just to close the packaging, but it still works. But I'm definitely on the lookout for a spot concealer that's like just one color, that's exactly the same color as mine, that is also full coverage. So far I haven't found it, so yeah, I'm still using this one. So that's it for my base makeup. I didn't bring a highlighting concealer because I decluttered my highlighting concealer, the Maybelline Age Rewind, because that was the only concealer that I had and it's not like the best, so I just decided to declutter that one. It's almost empty and just use the concealer that I was planning on buying in the States, which is the Glossier Stretch Concealer, which I already am using. I have it right now. I'm still testing it out, but so far so good. Next category, definitely an overpack category in my collection, is eyeshadow. I brought 4 palettes with me, and that's overkill. Supposedly, I was only planning on bringing Camel and this one, which is very travel friendly. But I thought, I will be filming. I thought I would be filming more. So I brought with me Sultry because it has like other colors that I can get to play with. And also mini nude because it's warm. So it can match the peachy lipsticks that I brought with me. But surprise, surprise, I haven't really had the time to film, and right now I'm just wearing two eyeshadows from this palette. And when I'm visiting other states, when I'm sightseeing, I only brought just one. So definitely overpack on this category, but so far I'm trying my best to use them. I'm trying my best to rotate through this 4. But definitely I overpack on this category. And then, as if I hadn't packed enough eyeshadow, I also brought with me my favorite cream shadow sticks. These are the Sunny's Face eye crayons. So again, they're neutrals, which is basically the same color as the ones that I brought with me. So normally, if I use this one, I don't really need to wear my powder eyeshadows. Or if I wear my powder eyeshadows, I don't really need to wear this one. So it just adds more to the rotation. Definitely overpacked. But I find that I have been wearing my my eye crayons more than my powders because it's just easier to apply. Because usually when I'm going out, I don't really have enough time. Usually I just choose one of this, apply it on my lips, blend it, and that's it. Definitely overpack it. Then I also brought with me 2 eyeliners. This 2, definitely an overkill. I could have just brought 1, but I brought 2, and yeah, I'm trying to use both of these together, but I definitely could have just brought 1. And then eyebrow. I actually brought 2 of this Colourpop Precision Brow Pencil, but I already used up the other one that I brought with me. And this one is my backup, the one that I am using right now. So definitely not. This one was definitely a good decision just to bring 2 eyebrow pencils. I didn't bring any bronzers because I I knew that I already have the NARS Laguna bronzer, the birthday gift from Sephora. So I didn't bring any bronzers anymore. But I brought one highlighter because why not? I don't really wear highlighters anymore. But, you know, for the sake of using my highlighters, highlighters take such a long time. So, and 3 months, that's a long time to, you know, that's a long time. So I just decided to bring a highlighter for me, you know, for when I am filming or what. So I decided to bring with me the Becca Opal because Opal, I only have 3 highlighters. They're all Becca: Lilac Geode, Champagne Pop, and Opal. And among the 3, Opal is like the least used because the other 2 I have been rolling into Project Pan challenges. But for Opal, I haven't really used it. So, and it's very neutral. So, and if you notice, I only brought neutral eyeshadows. So this one is like a perfect pairing. I only brought one mascara because I only have one mascara. And then let's go to the categories that I definitely overpacked. Of course, let's go in with the blushes. I brought with me 5 blushes. That's not a lot. It's a lot, I don't know. Originally, I was only planning on bringing this Milk Makeup, this Juicy Pang, and this Satin Love blush. If you guys watch my top 5 blushes, these ones are my top 5. These 3 belong in my top 5. But I also decided to bring in this one. This is the cinnamon. This is the Flower Bomb blush in cinnamon. And I decided to bring this one because I was planning on filming a comparison video of this one together with the Glossier Dusk. The Glossier Blush Bomb? Yeah, anyway, the Glossier Liquid Blush in the shade Dusk. And this one I was planning on making a video. So I brought this one with me. And then I also... everyone's falling. And then I also brought this Milani Chic Hit blush in the shade Rose Flush because this was a part of my Project Pan. And I'm so close. So I decided why not just bring it with me. Just in case I decide to wear it. It just adds a little bit more usage. So I brought this with me. So far I have used all of these 5, but only because I'm making myself rotate through all of these 5. But definitely I could have just survived with these 3. I even could have just survived with this 2. This one I just brought for the sake of, using it because I'm trying to use up my lip liners. Then lastly are the lip products. I brought with me 6 lip colors. These are like a bit of like the brighter colors. I normally don't wear this in every day. Well, they're not actually too bright, but with my style right now, I don't really wear these colors except when I'm filming for now. But again, I haven't really filmed a lot, so I haven't used any of this. And then the remaining 4 are like one of my favorites. They're actually my top 5. They belong in my top 5. And I have used all of this already. But not as much as I thought I would because since it's winter, I knew that my lips would be dry than usual. So I brought with me also all of my Sunny's Face lip treats. I know it's overkill. I brought all of the shades that I have, but I knew that, with winter, windy, dry air, dry wind, I knew that my lips will be dry even though I'm wearing mask. So I brought with me all of them, and I have been using, and the lip products that I have been wearing the most are these ones rather than my lip colors. So yeah, definitely overpack with the lips. Even though I've been using all of like my favorite lipsticks as well as this one, definitely still overpacked with the lipsticks. But yeah, that's it for this video. I definitely could have just downsized my makeup bag even more. But again, it's a lesson, and at least by bringing this much makeup, I think I can start a project pan for January, because I was planning on starting my project pan later on in the year once I get back to the Philippines. But since I brought a lot of makeup, I have enough makeup product to start a project pan for next year. But we will see. I'm still deciding which products I get to project pan, and it's also quite exciting because since I brought with me mostly my favorites, and if I start a project pan in January, then I will be panning my favorite products, and that just really excites me. But yeah, we will see. But that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah. Oh, I forgot. These are the brushes that I brought with me. Not a lot, but yeah. This one's nothing really interesting, so I'm just not gonna show you those. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.